Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a topic that is really important and has really affected me in the past, having been an Amazon seller for about 6 years now. And that of course is your Amazon seller account being suspended. Now this is something that can be really stressful. It can end up tying up thousands of dollars because of Amazon's policy and the way they handle things when it comes to a suspension. So today I'm going to give you 3 solutions to be able to get out of suspension, get your account back up and running, and have your funds released to you. Before I get the video started, I did want to throw in a quick plug for Amazon Prime. If you don't already have Amazon Prime, there's going to be a link in the description below. It's a 30-day free trial. If you don't like it after that, you don't have to keep it. That would be greatly appreciated if you did go down there and click that link to support the channel and to help me create more videos like this. Also, if this video ends up being helpful to you, it'd be greatly appreciated if you subscribed. Stay on board with me. I'm going to create some more videos about Amazon policy, and if you have any questions at all, comment below and like this video if it ends up being helpful for you. Now, a quick disclaimer before we even get into the solutions is I fully believe that you should completely follow Amazon's policy, and if the burden becomes too heavy and your business doesn't match up with what Amazon expects from you, I do believe you should not be selling on Amazon. So there's really a variety of reasons why Amazon will suspend your account. One of them could be that your shipping rate is not where it's supposed to be. In other words, you're shipping out these products too late, or your order defect rate is too high. You should be checking on your account performance on a daily, if not a weekly basis, so that you know where you're at in all of these areas. This is different if you're using FBA. This most likely will not be having these issues, and if you do, they're easier to solve. A lot of this is seller fulfilled, so you are fulfilling the product. So you will receive an email from either Amazon's seller evaluation team, or they have 3 or 4 different departments. And of course, you should already know this if you have this issue and if you're watching this video. Amazon's seller support team has a phone number, but all these other departments that are involved in suspending your account do not have a phone number at all. I've been through it where I have spoken with Amazon's seller support team, and they're trying to be helpful, and they're trying to, but at the end of the day, they really usually don't know what they're talking about when it comes to account suspensions. They can give you some general information, but they're not the people that you need to be contacting when you are trying to get your account back. Stick with me through the rest of the video, because I am going to be sharing with you at the end of this video one solution that I had been suspended for 3 or 4 different times, and it got to the point where they can actually make it a permanent suspension, and I actually got out of a permanent suspension by contacting a department within Amazon, and I will share that with you at the end of this video. That is going to be the 3rd solution. So stick with me from now until the end of the video so you can get all the information that you need to get your account back. Of course, the first thing you can do is submit a plan of action. It needs to be very detailed, and it needs to be really support you solving the issue that Amazon says that you have. So mine ended up being, I think it was between 12 to 15 points that I covered. And even if it's part 2 of one of the solutions that you have, make it a different point. Make it number 2, number 3, because the more content that they see, the more changes they see that you'll be making, the easier it is for you to get your account back. So that's number 1. So I have done that in the past, where you send the email in and they restore your account, but of course there's a reserve on it, and they place some other restrictions on it. That's really unfortunate, but at least you have your account back. So step 1 is to appeal your suspension. Now, if this happens a few times and you're constantly getting suspended and you're getting your account back, but it's getting suspended again over a duration of 3 to 4 months, maybe more, maybe less, you really need to consider, if it's a shipping issue, you have to solve that issue. I mean, that is an issue that maybe you have to scale back on what you're selling, And this solution is more of a practical, something you might already know, but you really need to consider this. It's what I did in my business. I was selling a product that was not a good product to sell as a used product on Amazon. So I ended up completely stopping all sales of that product, moving them to eBay. You know, I would sell them on eBay, but I did not want to lose my Amazon account. So step 2, your second solution is completely, aside from actually just submitting a plan of action, actually maybe even taking that plan of action and implementing it, or changing altogether the business and the product that you're focusing on. Maybe you can stay in the same industry, but it has to be a different product. What you're currently doing is clearly not working. So that's the second solution. Now your last solution here, even if you are permanently banned from Amazon.com, there's a way, if you want to continue to sell your product and you believe that you've made the appropriate changes and you're doing everything by Amazon's policy, the last option is for you to actually contact the Jeff Bezos team. This is Jeff@Amazon.com, and if you explain to them, send them your plan of action, they are actually the ones that restored my account when it was permanently suspended. So I guess there's no such thing as permanent suspension, you just have to be creative. And that is one thing that you can implement right away, is contacting the Jeff Bezos team. Now I will leave a link in the description below for Amazon's policy as far as selling and what could actually end up getting you suspended, what you need to do, what criteria you need to meet in order to not be suspended in the future. I really hope that this ended up being helpful for you. Now, if all of this is too much for you to handle, or you just don't have the time for it, it's frustrating, but you don't really know where to start even with this video, I'm going to provide a link to a Fiverr gig that I actually do, where I can help you get out of your Amazon seller account suspension. And I'll do all of this stuff that we talked about here in the video. I will do it for you for a small fee. So that's another option for you. I hope that all these options that I've provided to you and all this information was helpful. Again, help support this channel by going and supporting my affiliate link for the Amazon Prime account. 30 days for free. It's a good deal for you guys. Also, if you like, commented, and subscribed, that'd be greatly appreciated. That's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.